Hi everyone, this is Sigrid Soto, or as you see on my YouTube channel, Secret Soto. So this is part 3 of the air dry clay beads mixed with what you guys seen in part 1 was an accident and ended up coming out with some really pretty flowers. So this is part 3, and in part 2 you'll see how I wanted to coat the flowers before dipping them into this technique that I'm going to show you guys. The reason I coated them is because since they are clay, if you wet the clay, the air dry clay, let me show it to you. Oh my goodness. It looks like this. And the inside is moist. See that? Oh! Okay. So something like that comes in a cardboard box. Picked it up at Michael's with a 50% coupon, so I think I paid, I want to say under $5. And I got it, let's see, about 3 months ago, something like that. Anyways, so here is a technique. Just because I was watching a lady on YouTube, what is her name? She was doing nails. Might as well go to my history. She was doing nails, her own nails, and she was doing a marbling water technique on her nails. And I was watching just to watch, even though I don't do my nails, I only do my toes. And I doubt that I could dip my toes into this marbling technique. Her name on YouTube is, gosh, I'm going to mess this up. Vianney Creates, VIANNEY CREATES. And she basically on her channel does a nail art and reviews of clothing and nails stuff. And I watch her once in a while, and by watching her it inspired me to think, hey, instead of doing paper beads, I can do clay beads and do a marbling technique. Well, I tried it out quite a few times and it wasn't as easy as she showed. It was kind of discouraging, but I continued and continued, and I didn't want to go purchase any nail polish or anything like that. So what ended up being is you have to really not fill your cup up with too much water at all. And it has to, and it wasn't said, but it has to be in a round container. I tried it in a container that was oval, and it didn't work. I tried it in a container that was kind of shaped like a triangle, and it didn't work. And I tried it with faucet water, it didn't work. Finally, I kind of started thinking, what if I try it with a regular cup? And what I had was a baby food jar that I was willing to mess up. Anyways, and then you have to use drinking water from a bottled water. Distilled water, I'm assuming that's what that is called, distilled water? I'm not sure. Anyways, and you have to shake up your nail polish. So just giving you those tips. And if I were you guys, I'd test it out first. I've done a lot of trial and error. Out of hundreds of nail polish that my daughters have, only about 15 of them worked. And they don't work as well, but they work enough. And here, like I was mentioning earlier, is I did coat the flowers with nail polish so that when I dip them into the water, the clay doesn't reactivate. Now, that's something I came up with. I'm not sure. And I don't even know if there's other tutorials making clay beads, or as you've seen in part 1, freeform flowers. Okay, so you see my little flowers, they've been chilling for over a week now. So I've been at this for over a week trying to figure it out. Okay, so I did one. It came out okay. Here it is. I haven't tried to loosen it up yet. And I'm not going to try right now because the paint is still wet. You hear my dogs pitter-patter around. That's probably all you'll hear. The kids are asleep. Hubby fell asleep because he had to drive, obviously, to work this morning. And then from there he had to drive all the way to Carson, California, close to Long Beach, close to San Pedro, on the border of Wilmington, to go pay our rent. Gratefully that we were able to pay our rent. Anyways, you'll probably hear me tell Benini to get down because she always tries to get on my lap. Anyways, let's do this. No more chatting. Although I love chatting with you guys. Okay, so they do need to be shooken up. That's not told on videos, but they do need to be shooken up, like, and they can't be, the nail polish cannot be goopy. It has to be pretty watery. Not all glitter nail polish will work either. And the way you'll know that it's not working is the nail polish will just form a ball and go straight to the bottom and stay there. Now, I'm chancing it, shaking these things with the lid off or the lid loose. Okay, almost done. Now, these are not preferred colors, but it's what's working. And basically just sharing the technique with you guys, just to have some fun if you like. And create your own beads. And just something new to play with. And just a reason to make a video. My next video is going to be a challenge for Victor here on YouTube. That's coming up, Victor. I've been trying to put this video down first. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to try to zoom you guys in enough. There we go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Alright. Kind of anxious. Come on. Drop in there. Oh, really? A little slow poke. Let's do this. I encourage you to drop. It's gonna dry before it drops. Alright, there goes one. It should spread. Actually, I'm gonna have to clean that out and do it again, because there's already some soot in here from earlier. That needs to be cleaned out first. Okay, let's do that again. Let's do this color, since I know for a fact this Avon Nail Wear Pro Plus works. Oh right, you see how it dispersed in there? You kind of want to work a little fast if you can. Like I said, these are not colors by choice, it's just what's working. You don't have to use so many colors. Since I'm kind of quiet because it's kind of like a bullseye kind of thing, trying to make them into the middle. I'm not even sure if this red one works. Let's try. I don't know where that landed. Come on. Oh gosh. Okay, and I think that's good enough. Now I've seen it done with wooden skewers, but I have this, so I'm going to use this. Can you guys see? My head's not in the way. Let's move that there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag, try to drag a design in here. I really hope my head's not in the way, and it's not like I can tell because when I look up, obviously my head moves. Kind of messed it up, but that's okay. We're still going to do this. Let's do it with this purple bead. Whoop. So I'm just going to dip the bead in, kind of sideways. I don't know, I can't see what I'm doing. And then pull it out. You see that? Let me look at it. Looks pretty cool. And then I would put some glaze on there. After it dries. The dogs are getting away with murder. I can hear them ripping something up. Now let's do the flower. Okay, did that one go down? See how that went down for some reason this time? Yet earlier it worked. Let's pull that out. Oh, now it came up. Just needed some help. I think I'm just going to stick with yellow and purple. Where'd that go? I didn't even get to see where that went. It's like a hit and miss with this. Oh, now you guys are doing what you're supposed to do. Guess you don't have to be bullseye. Just let it drop and hope for the best. Okay, let's just leave it as is, just like that, and drag. Let me show you guys. Can you guys see that? It's a pretty cool design. Let's get this purple flower and dip it in and see what happens. Okay, there's the back. Let's see the top of it. Did it even... Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Let's leave that to dry. There's still some in there. Can I mess with it still? Let's dip this one. Nothing happened. Not enough in there. Let's do this one here. It has black, it's black with glitter. Three drops went in, and so far only 2 came up. It's good enough. Black. That didn't work. Okay, let's just leave it at like that and pull and pull. And see what we get. Let's try it. Hopefully the flower doesn't fall in. Kind of wants to. You see? And that's my experiment. I think the water's too dirty to continue, probably. But that's not going to stop me. Some dirty water. Did that come up? It's dispersing. It's pretty cool. I can hear the dogs. Last time they did that, they tore up one of my pillows. Okay, let's try this one. That one's nice. And then I have this one, but I kind of think I want to leave that one as is. And I think that if we wanted to, I was kind of thinking of another technique to do with it. Let's first of all try to take it off of the needle. Hope I don't break it. Broke it. Okay, well, trial and error, right? Let's toss that. And so, we're done here. Let's see. Could probably close these off camera. Sometimes we just want to chat. Josie did. Josie said, no short videos. She wanted to continue chatting, and she did. And she continued creating and experimenting. So Josie, this is an experiment. And it came out well, as your experiment came out well. Ooh, do you hear the dogs? They're scattering each other. Is that even a word? Scattering each other. Okay, I'm going to show you one more time the flowers and the beads. There's that one. There's those. And then there's that one. And that one right there. And that's what we got. I'll show you guys in the next video once they dry what they look like. I see an air bubble I think I want to pop. Actually, it's not an air bubble, it's water. Okay, talk to you guys soon, and I'll be back with my challenge for Victor. Okay, bye-bye.